He's not thinking about it. All right, here we go. 10-second board is off. Red lights are on. We're ready to go. Green, and we're racing here with the singles at I-70 Motorsports Park. Down into turn number one. It's the Hondas from the bottom taking the lead. 1 and 2, but the Red Bull KTM trying to fight its way through. Red Bull KTM's going to slot into second and third. Honda charging from fourth as well. Coming through 3 and 4, headed to the line for the first time at speed. Cody Kopp into second, but it's Mishler who's leading them across the line. Maxwell sits in third, and Trevor Bruner now up to fourth as Gautier falls to fifth on the Honda.
The riders are starting to move all over their motorcycles just a little bit. You can see it's not quite as smooth as it looks like it was earlier. The man on the move is the 21 of Bruner right here on that blue Yamaha.
Yeah, Bruner on the 21, the blue Yamaha chasing Maxwell on that Red Bull KTM that holds down third. Gautier right back behind Bruner in fifth on that number 79 Honda.
Ralph, the sun has set. I think some of the moisture is starting to come up. It looks like it's getting a little bit slick out there.
Good battle for the lead coming at you once again. It's Mishler out in front of Kopp. Quite possibly the two fastest riders in the single category so far this year.
They've been up front every week, week in and week out. Don't count out Maxwell. He's up to third. Bruner's in fourth. They're trying to catch the leaders, but the top two sneaking away.
Inching away as they come off the fourth to the line once again. Remember, this is scheduled for 6 minutes, 2 laps. Less than 4.5 minutes of those 2 laps to go right now. A little wide as they come off of turn number 2. Mishler tries to tuck down them behind the bars.
Mishler throughout his career is known to get bad starts, has to pass people. Now he's got to do the opposite. He has to lead this one.
Here comes Kopp on the Red Bull KTM from second place. He's lining them up as they slide down into turn 1. Slips back about a bike length. Now closes up in the middle of the corner. Here comes Kopp charging off of 2, trying to get to the bottom as they go to 3.
He knows
he's right there.
Ralph, he knows it's a shorter race. He knows it's go time right now.
Kopp coming hard off of him as they come off of turn number 4. They were bar to bar, then he settles back in behind him. Closes back in on the inside, the Red Bull KTM. So good off the bottom of the corner. And we got a new leader as we come off of 2. But Mishler right back at him as they go into 3. Then he's got to back off as they drift wide up into 3 and 4.
Mishler bobbled down there in turn number 2, and that's all it took for Cody Kopp to go to the lead.
Cody Kopp, son of the Grand National champion Joe Kopp, showing his own man that the apple didn't fall far from that tree, did it?
Ralph, the crowd is on their feet. They're loving it here in Odessa.
Cody Kopp showing why he and Mishler are the two brightest stars right now in this singles category. Halfway home, 3 minutes and 2 to go to Cody Kopp and Morgan Mishler.
Now we'll see if Mishler can go to school. He knows the halfway flags are out. He knows what's in front of him, and he now has Cody Kopp to chase after.
And he knows he doesn't have a lot of time as well. Maxwell trying to close in. The other Red Bull KTM on the bottom through 3. Definitely closing in on the backside of Mishler now. Can the Red Bull KTMs take the top 2 spots on the podium tonight?
Maxwell is coming. That was a blistering fast lap down there in 3 and 4 for the third place rider. He can see the 13 bike of Mishler right in front of him now.
He is really chewing into Mishler's speed sitting there in second place. Whale really closing up that gap. Fight for third coming across the line right now as they go down into turn number 1.
Ralph, Mishler's been running the exact same line, and that gives the 18 somebody to go after. He's on the back tire of the 13. Mishler has to start looking around right now. Closing in quickly. Here comes Maxwell down to the bottom in turn 3. He's right alongside. And the Red Bull KTMs will be 1 and 2 across the line this time by. 2 minutes and 2 laps to go in this one. Mishler tries to get back to the bottom. Can't get it done. Whale holds him off as they come off of 2. Red Bull KTM's first and second. The battle is on for second place. Now Mishler can watch the 18 bike and see if he can match his speed. Going to be hard to do. Maxwell showing a lot of speed with 1:45 and 2 to go. And you can see the rear brake glowing on Mishler's number 13, the Honda. And some people use that like Ken Coolbeth used to drag that rear brake. It allows less wheel spin off the corner. Maxwell really laying it over as he slides down through the corners, chasing after his teammate as they come to the line once again. Kopp and Whale. Whale less than a second behind with 1:15 and 2 laps to go. Could we have a battle between teammates
for the win here with a minute remaining.
I think we're going to run out of time, but Maxwell is running the fastest laps of the main event right now, and he can see the leader.
He's really closing, coming through 3 and 4. Let's see, keep an eye on those Red Bull KTMs. Cody Kopp at the front of the field.
He's closing.
0.6 of a second out in front of Maxwell. Down the backstretch, here they come, these two tall, lanky riders, trying to get down as low as they can on the gas tank, trying to get as aerodynamic as a rear end, dancing around on Wales KTM. Here they come to the line again.
Maxwell has 3 and 4 figured out. He's got so much momentum running the bottom of the line in 3 and 4. Nobody else is doing that.
Whale picked up a couple of hundredths on that one. That's not going to be enough. He's got to get going.
Half of a minute left plus 2 laps. Leaders in turn 3.
Well, they got to cross the line too, don't forget, at zeros to get to those 2 to go. This time by, they've got 16 seconds and 2 laps.
So we'll have basically 2.5 laps remaining. Will it be enough time for the 18 bike to catch the 12? I'm not sure if it will, Ralph.
Well, we'll see. Here they go. Coming off of turn number 4, they should see the green and the white. The clock has expired. It will be 2 laps remaining for the Red Bull KTMs here at I-70 Motorsports Park. This big half-mile dirt track, great show being put on by these Parts Unlimited AFT singles. We knew this would be a close race, and the Red Bull KTMs showing the way here tonight. Down into 3 one more time. Slower riders in front of them as they catch the back of the pack. Don't know if it's going to come into play. 1 lap remaining. Cody Kopp, once he's gotten around Morgan Mishler, has been leading this one, and now he's just got to deal with his teammate Maxwell for 1 more lap. Down the backstretch, Whale doing everything he can, but it's probably going to come up a little bit short. Here comes Kopp to the line. Cody Kopp's going to win it here tonight at I-70.
Second win of the season. He won the season opener. Cody Kopp is on a mission.
No doubt about it. Cody Kopp taking the Parts Unlimited AFT singles main here tonight.
His teammate right there in second place, Maxwell. Morgan Mishler just kind of ran out of steam, ends up in that 3rd position. So it's the 12, the 18, and the 13. Same riders running up front week in and week out.
And let's take a look at the results for the Parts Unlimited AFT singles. Cody Kopp with the win, 0.7 of a second over his teammate Maxwell. Morgan Mishler puts the Honda up on the podium in 3rd, 2.9 seconds back. Trevor Bruner takes a good run on the Yamaha, gets into the top 5. He'll end up 4th. And James Ott puts a 3rd KTM into the top 5.